What's up, everybody? It's your boy Stevie the Black, STEVEE, the Black. I'm back, and I'm here to basically just give you deeper, a deeper intro into what is going to become of this channel. So, if you saw my video that I posted this past Sunday, you know that after a few month layoff, I'm back. I'm back now, back for good, right? Um, I was for the longest time, just to make a long story short, for the longest time I was so undecided of what I wanted to do with my life. I wasn't really sure. I've worked a lot of jobs in 7 years since I've started working. Um, Pretty much hated most of them. But the one thing that I've always enjoyed doing is talking about the Eagles and talking about wrestling. And when I was in Delaware, I had those options. I had people to talk to about wrestling. I had people to talk to about Eagles. But since moving down here to Florida in 2012, I haven't had that option. Now, yes, Eagles Nation is everywhere, but I just don't see them all the time. So again, not having that place, I always had YouTube, and just talking about the Eagles, whether good or bad, whether I was happy or angry, always gives me goosebumps. YouTube has always been my therapy for that, right? And then, talking about the Sixers came along because while I was always a basketball fan, the Sixers were never really truly good until a couple years ago. So I was like, okay, I can start watching and paying attention to them now. And, with everything going on, being as it's a team in Philadelphia, we know whether it's Eagles or Sixers or even Phillies or Flyers, there's always something to talk about. It's Philly, guys. Come on. And then wrestling, I've watched wrestling since I was a kid. Everyone at some point in their life has watched wrestling. It's just that a point in time in their life where they grow out of it. Me, that's never been the case. I've had moments, sure, where I've just not watched wrestling. But even in those moments when I wasn't watching wrestling, I would still look up, I wonder what happened today. And I would still always watch the pay-per-views, right? So, having said all that, it came to me, I can do this for my career, Talk about the Eagles, talk about the Sixers, talk about wrestling, CM Punk coming back that night, this past Saturday, no, Friday, sorry, gave me goosebumps, right? I wasn't the dude crying in the stands, but I had goosebumps. I was like, yo, I'm hyped right now. And I don't even really watch AEW like that, right? I pay attention. I keep my eye on them. I keep my eye on them. And with CM Punk over there, and with Daniel Bryan going over there eventually, her and Bray Wyatt going over, Adam Cole might be going over there. AEW is coming. So I might have to start paying attention even more than I normally am, right? So I started thinking, can I do this? Can I do this for a living? And yeah, why not? Tons of other people do it. I'm going to do it. And I thought, maybe I'm too late. I'm not a rookie because I got over 300 subscribers, or 333 actually, to be exact. I have a following. People know me. One dude even in the comments said, dang, dude, I forgot I was subscribed to you, but welcome back, right? And hey, I don't blame the guy. When you don't upload like that, you can forget you're subscribed to a couple people. I know I have in the past as well. But anyway, so as I decided to make this my career, I just started thinking, all right, well, what things can I continue to do? What things can I improve and do differently? What things can I do to make this channel better and stand out? So, as of right now, the goal right now, the number one goal, is to get a car. It's for me to get a car, right? Once I get that car, then I can start doing other things like getting a microphone, getting a camera, getting a laptop, getting a desk, getting a different banner made. It'll be something with this WWE logo on it, with the Sixers logo, and with the Eagles logo on it. What it's gonna look like, yeah, I don't know. But so for right now, this will be the background. But until then, until I get that banner made, this will be the background, right? Anyways, so I started thinking, what can I do differently? And so basically, that's what this video is. It's just it's an explainer video of how things are gonna work, what things are different, what things are the same, yada yada yada. So, with the season starting in about 2 weeks, I am really excited. I didn't think I would be. I really didn't think I would be. But honestly, I'm excited. with it being both new everything, new head coach, new quarterback, new scheme, new system, new coaches, everything, there's really no expectations, So, but I'll be doing a second video later today, giving my thoughts on the season, because I had a very different opinion when the schedule, especially when the schedule first came out. But basically, so Eagle wise, what the plan is I'm going to be uploading every Wednesday during the season is when my predictions videos will be coming out. Who the opponent is, breaking down where I think we'll win or lose. If I'm feeling a score, I will definitely say the score. It's not going to be something forced. But that's the plan on Wednesdays. Then, obviously, we got game day. My plan was to do a halftime live stream, but I have to have 1,000 subscribers. So subscribe, spread the word, like this video, share it, do it. So I have to have 1,000 subscribers to be able to go live. I'm not there yet. So I'm guessing what the plan will be is right around the 2-minute warning, unless something interesting happens, or maybe as soon as the half ends, that's when I'll do my video. I'll just have to record a quick little 5-10 minute video and put it out there, because halftime's only what, 5-15 minutes. So I gotta do it real quick. Be like a little 5-10 minute video just explaining my thoughts, what we can do better, what we continue to do good, all that stuff like that. Then obviously after the game, I will review. After I collect my thoughts, my notes, and all that stuff, I will review the game. So that stuff's saying. Also, in years past, I have done the NFC East Report, and a quick breakdown. NFC East Report is basically me looking at the other. It's my chance to look at the other teams in our division, right? So Dallas, Washington, and New York, right? All teams who are expected to have big years this year, right? It'll basically just be me having the opportunity to go over them, review them, where each team is in the standing, and talk about their opponents for next week and whether or not I think they'll win. So that's basically what that is. So look forward to that. But those videos are going to happen after every team has played, right? So say for instance, the Giants play on Thursday night, but the rest of the teams don't play, and the Nfc East don't play until Sunday, right? And let's just say even Dallas has a Sunday night game that day, right? Well, then until Dallas finishes that game, then I will do my NFC East report of talking about all the other teams. How did New York do? How did Dallas do? How did Washington do? Where are we at in the stands? Where's everyone at in the standings? Everything like that. Who the opponents are for next week for the other teams. And that stuff. So that's just basically a rundown of the NFC East report. I've done it sporadically every year until it got to the point of it was obvious of who was running away with the division. But I'm going to keep it up all year. Then another new thing I'm doing, it's called the day after, right? So whether we win, whether we lose, we all have our initial reaction. We're either really extra hype or we're really down low and angry, right? Well, the day after is basically that, the day after. How are you feeling? Are you still upset? Are you still angry? Are you calmed down? What's up? So that's just basically what it is. And then finally, just any Eagles news that break. And then I will be covering the playoffs as well. For 6 years, I have correctly guessed the Super Bowl champion. Super Bowl 50, I picked the Broncos. 51, I picked the Patriots. 52, obviously I'm going to pick us, and we won. Whether or not that was favoritism, sure, but at the end of the day, we had the better team, we won. 53, I picked the Patriots. 54, I picked the Chiefs. Last year, I picked the Bucks. So 5 for 5 since I've started doing these. It would have been 6 for 6, but I wasn't doing videos at the time. It would have been 6 for 6 if the Seahawks had beaten the Patriots in Super Bowl 49, but we all know what happened there. So that's just basically how I'm going to run it down and run it back with the football side of things. For the basketball side of things, there are 82 games in a season. That's a lot of games, obviously not compared to like baseball and stuff like that, but 82 games is still a lot. So I'm not going to be reviewing 82 games. So my plan is I'm gonna have a 10-game stretch, right? A 10-game stretch. This after that 10-game stretch, I'll discuss our win-loss record. I'll discuss where we are in the Eastern Conference. I'll discuss the stars stats on that team. I'll talk about what we need to do better, what we need to continue to do, all those sort of things. Unless specifically there is a game I want to cover, then I will do that. So, for example, for those who don't know, my favorite player is Steph Curry. Steph Curry is the reason I love to watch basketball. He is the reason I, just love Steph Curry, right? He's my favorite player. Sixers are my favorite team. So, for instance, when Golden State plays the Sixers, I'm going to be covering that game, right? Because, it gets me feeling this type of way when I watch the Sixers play against the Warriors, because I'm like, and I really want Steph Curry to win. Steph Curry, greatest shooter of all time. But I really want the Sixers to win because I really want us to get a better seeding and so we can win the championship and all that stuff, right? It's just so hard during that time, man. You think it'd be an easy decision. You're a Sixers fan. Root for the Sixers. Yes, but I love Steph Curry, man. What do you want from me? What do you want from me, man? So, is that obviously the first game against Atlanta, I'm reviewing that because I don't need to explain why I'll be reviewing. Then there's a couple games maybe against Brooklyn, maybe against Milwaukee, whatever the game is, whatever game I'm specifically interested in, I will cover that game. But other than that, it will be a 10-game stretch. I know there's 82 games in the season, so once we get to a point where there's the final 12 games, then I'll just review those final 12 games, right? But even by then, we'll know, by that time when we get to the final 10 or 12 game stretch, we will know where we are and most likely what seed we're going to be. But still going to do it. Obviously, I'll still be covering the Sixers in the playoffs. And then for every other playoff team, I'll do the bracket. I'll do my very own bracket. I'll predict who I think will be in the final, and I'm covering the finals. If for whatever reason the Sixers don't make it, then I hope Curry makes it. If for whatever reason Curry doesn't make it to the finals, then I'll just review the finals in general. If it's what we think it's gonna be, Lakers and Nets, I got some things to say on that. So if that's the finals, whatever the finals is, I will be covering. Last but not least, my first love. The WWE. I will be covering WWE. When I started this channel, matter of fact, when I started YouTube in general, it was with my dad. He came to me and said, "Do you want to talk about wrestling, me and you?" And I said, "Yeah, we can do that." And over time, it took me a while, was I loud enough? Was I energetic enough? All that stuff. But we started talking about wrestling. We don't do that anymore, right? But it inspired me. So when I first started this channel, it was indeed about wrestling until I got talking about other sports like the Eagles and Sixers, right? So how this is going to go is I'm going to review Monday Night Raw. I'm going to review Friday Night SmackDown. Going to do pay-per-view predictions and reviews. And I'm going to continue doing my Austin era review. For those of you who don't know what that is, the Austin era review is basically what it is, Stone Cold Steve Austin's era. From 1997 to 2003, which is the year of WrestleMania 19. That SmackDown, that first SmackDown after WrestleMania 19 will be the stopping point of where this era ends. Obviously, I'm 25, right? So I was alive during the Attitude Era. I just was too young, right? Before we had the network, now we got Peacock. I will continue to review. I've already have a list of videos that I've already watched. I believe I am one more pay-per-view before I get to Survivor Series 98. All right? So I'm looking forward to that. The plan is, I'm not sure how I'm going to work out the scheduling for this because I still work at Sam's Club, right? So, and I work nights, right? I don't get off till 9 o'clock. And sometimes, I don't get home till I could get home at 9:30. I could get home at 10 o'clock. It just depends on things. Or even later than that sometimes. So when I get home, I absolutely have to watch Raw. Then I have to take notes while I'm watching Raw. And so I'm thinking the best way to do this is just do the review at night. Do it at night and upload it, because that's going to be the only way. Hey, and I'm probably going to lose some sleep, but hey, who said being a YouTuber was easy, right? Who said this thing was easy? It's not easy. It's not. Goes the same thing for SmackDown. Although that will be tricky, because one of the things about me is I like hanging out with my friends, and we normally hang out on Friday nights, sometimes Saturdays. So that, again, we're talking long nights here, but hey, gotta do what you gotta do. Oh, and then a very special one of WWE What If, right? Not to be confused with Marvel's What If, but basically it's just fantasy booking, right? How would I book a thing certain ways? Like, I already have in my mind how I would book John Cena winning his 17th world title. You know, I have a couple of those videos out on my YouTube channel as well, so please go check those out. But that's basically it, guys. That's how this thing is gonna go. Again, I know there are tons of other people. As I said, and I said this in every video, there are tons of other people you could go to get your Eagles content from, your Sixers content from, your wrestling content from. How do I know? Because I watch those guys as well. But here's the thing, guys. I'm just a fan, as I always say. I'm just a fan. We all are at the end of the day. And I give it to you guys straight and real. I know there are some fans who want to sugarcoat everything. It's like, no, at the end of the day, it's fly, Eagles fly. That's all that matters. It's about the black. It's about that midnight green. It's about the red and blue for the Sixers. It's about that fight song. You know, Vince is the king of wrestling, all that. No. That's not me. I don't sugarcoat things. I keep it real. I keep it 100. I tell you how I truly feel. If I'm angry, you will know. If I'm happy, you will know. You know, if I'm confused on certain things, which is normally WWE things, most likely because, you know, Vince, you will know, right? But at the end of the day, I know there are people you can go to. I know this. But I'm asking you, as a guy who's trying to make this his career, as a guy who's trying to go full time on here, you know, I need you guys to help me out. I need you guys to like this video, share this video, recommend it to your friends who are Eagles fans. Recommend it to your friends who are Dallas fans, because I've had Dallas Cowboy fans on here to come up to me and say, yo, man, you know, you're one of the coolest Eagles fans I know, man. You keep it real. You keep it 100. You're not just, again, one of those fans who sugarcoat things. I don't argue just to argue. I will. I'll get engaged with you whether you're a Washington fan or a Dallas fan, or heck, I'll engage with you if you're a Packers fan, whatever. It don't matter. I love talking about these things with you guys. I love engaging with you guys, the fans, the subscribers, all of it. But I need your help. I need to reach my goals. I need to get to 1,000 subscribers so I can do the halftime live stream, so I can do other things with you guys. But I need you guys to spread the word. Again, I know there are different people you can go to, but I'm asking you to come to me, to your boy, to Stevie the Black. Come to Stevie the Black. Like I said, once I get the car, other things are coming. Special effects are coming. New banners coming. Everything's coming, up and coming. And I can't wait to do it. I can't wait to share. I can't wait to make this channel better and better every single day. I look forward to it. So again, like I'm saying, come back, because it's a 2-for-1 special today. We will have I will have another video out here today, later, talking about the Eagles. Oh, it's been a minute since I talked about the Eagles, but I'm excited and I'm ready. I cannot wait. So please remember to like this video, share it, comment, subscribe, get everyone you know, tell them about this channel. All right, I'm back. I'm here to stay. This is here. I said it this weekend. I posted it on Facebook. This was the weekend. This is the weekend of comebacks. You know, CM Punk came back. Brock Lesnar came back. Becky Lynch came back. I'm back. You know, Eagles football is about to be back. You know, in a couple months, Sixers will be back. You know, don't call it a comeback, because I'm here. And I'm here to stay. And I'm here to show my love, my passion, and you guys can tell. You guys can tell, because I'm as real as they come, guys. I truly am. So Please remember to rate, comment, subscribe. And if you're not down with that, I've just got 2 words for you. Peace out, and I'll catch you guys later on today. Peace.